Hey everyone, so today in this video I wanted to do a 1-week postpartum update, and I'm trying to cover my boobs because I just finished breastfeeding. I have nothing written down, but it's been a week since I gave birth to this little guy, and this is what he looks like. And he just finished feeding, so I'm trying to keep him upright. He is a little bit of a not spit uppy, but he needs, he's ideally best to be upright after he feeds, because sometimes he does spit up. With my second child, she didn't spit up that much, like hardly at all. So I thought it was like a because he's exclusively breastfed, as was my second child. But I guess not. I guess, well, what happened was my milk came in fairly quickly. So I had him in the early evening, and then I had one full day at the hospital, and then I left the next day. So it felt like kind of a short stay, because with my first one, she was born at like really early in the morning. So I had one full day, I had pretty much that full day, and then another full day, and then I left the next day. And then with my second one, she was born in the early afternoon, so it kind of felt like that was kind of like a longer day as well. He was born in the early evening, so I pretty much didn't leave the delivery room until like the middle of the evening, so it seemed like my hospital stay was really short. The first night I was back, I think my milk came in. That's where this story was heading. I think my milk came in and I got the shivers. Like, I got crazy shivers, and it happened like 3 or 4 times, and I didn't know if it was because I didn't eat enough, or because it was cold, or because my milk came in. And I kind of want to attribute it to my milk coming in. And it was kind of scary because I had just left the hospital, and I was like shaking kind of like uncontrollably, it felt like. But I haven't experienced that since that first night. But I think my milk came in really quickly, and I think they say that, I guess the more children you have, the quicker your milk comes in, which I think is true in my case. And in terms of breastfeeding, it was going pretty well the first 5 days. Yesterday, so today's day 7, so yesterday was when my left nipple, and I have inverted nipples, started to like a piece of the skin fell off, like came off, like a big chunk of it. And last night in the middle of the night, I bled a little bit, and I was really stressed out about it. But today is a lot better. I think I know what I need to do. I really need to like work the nipple before I start feeding him, because I think my breasts get too full, and then the nipple gets too full as well, and too hard for him to latch onto. So I really need to work the nipple for him to be able to latch on properly. And I think that the nipple is healing. So crossing my fingers that goes okay, which is pretty good because it's only been, this is day 7. And I know with my second one, I was like on like the first couple days, 2 or 3 days that I was, probably second day, the first couple days that I was back with my second one, I was like, I don't know or think I can do this. I have to go pick up my first daughter in just a few minutes, so I need to wrap this up really quickly. The 2 older kids are pretty enjoying the baby, particularly my 2-year-old. She has been on her tippy toes and so giddy with excitement about this baby. She really loves the baby, and she's like, I really like the baby, and and she like likes to touch him, and point to his head, his nose, his ears, his cheeks, and things like that. And she has just been so giddy, to the point that she can't even sleep at night, honestly. She's just so giddy. That's like the only word. I mean, she'll like walk around like on her on her tippy toes. That's how excited she is. And I do have some photos with them. They didn't hold the baby until a couple days after I came home, just because it's just been so busy and things like that. So I do have some pictures, which I will hopefully post soon. Probably before this, well, maybe before this video, I don't know. Ready to hold a baby? Okay.
Baby.
Okay. Oh. Okay, you hold the baby tight. Don't let him go. Don't let him go. Yeah, you can look, you're holding the baby. Look at you. You're a big sister. Smile. Oh, you're such a good big sister. How do you like holding the baby? How do you like holding the baby? What's the baby's name?
Heaven.
Yeah. Do you like holding the baby? Is the baby heavy?
Yes.
Is the baby big?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it? Is that fun? You want to touch his face? Use this hand, yeah. Is that cool? Oh, you like his hair? Yeah. You're gonna love the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna Ooga Mooga the baby? Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
No, you don't wanna Ooga Mooga?
Like his nose.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's his nose? Yeah. Baby's sleeping. Nose pizza?
Bigger.
Pizza baker? You are a good sister.
Hey, baby.
You like the baby?
Yeah.
His nose?
Hey, baby.
His nose?
Hey, baby.
Why are you crying? Huh?
Hey, baby. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
And you happy.
Come on, Nene, let's eat.
I kiss nose.
Yeah, but when you tap him gently, don't hit it too hard. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Ear.
Mm-hmm.
Nose.
Nose. Where's baby's mouth? Yeah.
Tongue.
Yeah, what's tongue?
Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Butt.
Mm-hmm. What's butt?
I don't know.
Sifat?
Sifat.
Mean.
Mean.
Mm-hmm. After the death. Baby's hungry.
Baby. I carry baby.
After the death.
Baby. I carry baby.
Yeah, you can. Are you done? Okay. Yeah. Get you back up so you can see everybody. Yeah.
Is the baby hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Baby's hungry.
He is hungry. I'm trying to wake him up so he eats.
It's the baby.
Yeah, you like it?
I like his I like his
Come on this side, Mish. Not his mouth.
His nose. I like his nose.
Yeah, you like his nose?
Yes. I like his nose. I like his face.
Mm-hmm. Forgot to also mention, today is Memorial Day. Today is a holiday, right?
Yeah.
And you have school?
No.
No.
It's a holiday.
It's a holiday. Happy holiday.
Happy-
And I've been drinking water like crazy. I probably drink like a gallon of water a day at least. And that doesn't include like I've been back into coffee, so I've been making lattes again, pulled out the espresso machine. My whole diet has completely flipped, and it's kind of like the same as my last two pregnancies, postpartum, or last two postpartum phases or whatever. I'm really into oatmeal, and I was reading on this thread that there's these things called lactation cookies. I was like, what's lactation cookies? And then I had to like Google it, and it's like made with oatmeal and brewer's yeast and wheat germ and things like that, and it's supposed to promote like milk supply, I guess, lactation. And I never knew that, but maybe that explains like my love of oatmeal after I give birth. I've been really into, I got a thing of wheat bread, and I haven't been eating wheat bread for a really long time, unfortunately. Wheat bread with peanut butter and jelly, just like kind of like those simple, quick, easy to digest foods. So that's really interesting how that's the same. And he is a really good sleeper. I think he's the best sleeper out of both of the other kids, and to the point that I have to wake him up to feed. And I'm not really a fan of waking them up to feed, but I think it's better for him and me to do that. And I'm not even worried about him not getting enough food if I don't wake him up, because he's like pooing and peeing like every single time. And but I think it's better for him and me in the sense like, well, particularly me, but him and me, because, you know, I guess he should feed a little bit more often. But it's better for breastfeeding that he doesn't go too long stretch of a time, because then my boobs would get too full, and then it just makes the whole breastfeeding thing more complicated. And I'm just like so paranoid about getting a breast infection. I just like, it's so annoying that how hyper aware you are of, you know, with your third one, how hyper aware you are of potential downfalls, I guess. And that is definitely one of them. Oh, another thing that I think is kind of interesting is like, I get from a lot of people, like they say, oh, is this your first? And I was like, oh no, it's my third. And the reaction I always get is like, oh, then you're an expert at this, or oh, you already know what to do. And I'm like, where did that come from? I guess I know a little bit more than the first time around, but I don't know everything. That's for sure. I don't know everything. And so I just think that's interesting that that's like the immediate reaction that people give me. Back to feeding, I pretty much like feed him. I have been limiting to 15 to 20. I've been trying to limit per breast 15 to 20 minutes as per recommended by my doctor. Otherwise I would have been going like 45 minutes per breast. And then I think that has been working out good. It's good if I feed on both breasts per feed. And if I can, well, there was one night where he slept for like 4 or maybe 5, probably 4 hours, and I think having like a longer stretch, at least one long stretch of sleep at night is kind of nice. But I think cumulatively, if I get 6 to 7 hours of sleep, like 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, or 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, or 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, I think I'm pretty good on rest. My older daughter did tell me, like on the second day I was home or something, she's like, "Mama, you look tired," and I was like, "Oh, really? Like, well, what makes you say that?" And then she goes like, she's like, you have dark all over under your eyes, and I do. I have really dark under eye circles. I do have to go, but I do want to show my belly before I go, if I can. So I could do it this way. So I've been wearing this trying to cover my boob. I've been wearing this like tank top kind of as a belly band. I haven't been using the regular belly band. So this is what my belly looks like. This is what the belly looks like. On the side. Alright, it's not the best. From the side. In front. Doesn't appear like I have any stretch marks. I have linear air grub, which is fine. And then this side. This is what I look like from the back. I do this weird thing where I flip up my shirt when I breastfeed, so both my breasts are exposed, but some of my back and my shoulders are covered to kind of keep me warm. And then I have this like this tank top to kind of keep my belly warm and also kind of hold it in. I haven't been using the belly bands, which I used in my previous 2 pregnancies, because for some reason this pregnancy my belly hasn't been hurting, like hasn't been feeling like unsupported, which I kind of find interesting. So the one that I bought, or that pack that I got from that was in like what's in my hospital bag, I'm probably going to return because I just haven't needed it. Yesterday I did go to the store and pick up another tank top in an extra small because I have 2 tube tops that are really tight, and I think that those feel better than the slightly looser tank tops. But honestly, even these like kind of slightly looser tank tops are kind of okay. And I think that's pretty much it. I've been able to take care of the kid, well, not totally obviously, but like my mom has been helping me take the kids to school and pick them up. I have been able to give my 2-year-old showers for most of the days except one day, which I'm really happy about. I haven't been able to make dinner yet, but we've been keeping dinner really simple. And I think that's basically it. I have been filming quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but I have been filming, so hopefully more videos around this time will be coming out whenever I can edit. I'm not putting like a crazy amount of effort into trying to edit, and I haven't been editing at all, but I have been trying to film at least, so at least I have the footage to edit later when I have a little more time and energy and things like that. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Here's baby. This is what he looks like. I gave him a couple of sponge baths so far. His skin is like peeling like crazy, and I don't remember my other 2 had their skin peel so much, but the last couple of days has been really hot, and that has been really making his skin peel. And still waiting for his belly button to drop off, and I think that's basically it. I gotta run. Please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!